Leadership isn't a title you earn, it's a spirit you carry. There's a difference between having a position of authority and carrying the spirit of leadership. You can have the recognition, the office, and the applause, and still lack the substance that moves people, inspires change, and creates transformation. Welcome to the Life Podcast. Today we're talking about the spirit of leadership. You can have degrees, experiences, and resources, but without the spirit of leadership, you still feel unqualified, unready, unseen. You see, the real qualification of leadership isn't found on your resume, it's found in your revelation. It's a mindset, a spirit, an inner conviction that refuses to bow to circumstances, that refuses to accept mediocrity, and keeps saying, I was made for more. The spirit of leadership doesn't wait for recognition. It rises from obscurity. It's what made David to lead the sheep like he was leading a nation. It's what made Joseph interpret dreams in the dungeon like he was standing in the palace. That's the difference between people who occupy leadership positions and people who carry the leadership presence. So let's define it clearly. What is the spirit of leadership? The spirit of leadership is the inner attitude of faith, responsibility, and dominion that makes you believe nothing is impossible. It is the ability to see possibility where others see limitation. It is the boldness to take initiative without waiting for approval. It is that divine confidence that says, even if no one believes in me yet, I will still move because I know who sent me. I know I have backing. To operate in the spirit of leadership, you have to work on your mind. Like I said before, it's a mindset thing. If your mind is small, your thinking is small, you won't be able to lead well. When Romans chapter 12 verse 2 says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. We know how powerful the mind is. When your mind is renewed, it opens up. You're able to do the things you can't do before. Why? Because your mind is renewed. You receive energy. You are energized to work. You are energized to do the things you could not do before. Why? Because your mind, which is the seat of intelligence, has been renewed. Spirit of leadership also means consistency in the unseen, confidence in the unknown, and courage in the uncomfortable. That's what builds great leaders. So you need to know that sometimes the greatest leadership tests won't happen on platforms. They'll happen in private. God will check if you can lead your own thoughts before you can lead His people. Because every human on earth was created for God's pleasure. I know many people must have had that inner witness of saying, I was made for more. I know there is more that I can get from life. That is the spirit of leadership crying out from within you. You need to stop running from it and embrace it. Work towards it. Believe you can do it and begin to work towards it. Change your mindset. You can't lead a new season with an old mindset. You need to make a shift. The spirit of leadership isn't arrogance, it's awareness. It is the awareness of who you are and whose you are. It is when your inner man becomes so convinced of divine purpose that no external resistance can intimidate you. Moses said, I can't speak. Gideon said, I'm the least in my family. Jeremiah said, I'm young. God responded to all of them with the same principle. It is not about what you lack. It is about what I have placed in you. That is the spirit of leadership. God in you, speaking through you, working through your ordinary to produce extraordinary. Here's the action plan. You don't need followers to influence. You just need faith. Carry the spirit of leadership everywhere you go, because the world is waiting for you to shine forth your light.